Some places are actually, believe it or not, despite all the heat, they're approaching their peak fall foliage.
They are. Well, there's nothing like the yellow of the aspen trees, like that, or the yellow of the aspen trees in the Rockies, of course, and other colors that we're talking about. But we have storm tracker Charles Peak, who's going to be capturing it all. He joins us right now. Hey, Charles, thanks so much for joining us this morning. So why are you trading storm tracking for leaf peeping?
Well, it's a little different. As you know, I love the nature and different aspects of it, and I've always really loved capturing the fall foliage and just the beauty that you can see in nature. And this will be my first time to go to Colorado and catch the aspens, though. But so we're really excited about that opportunity.
Normally you're catching, tornadoes and flooding and all that. So what kind of gear are you bringing you now that you're trying to get the best photos and videos of the changing colors?
Well, obviously, Paul, I'm trading my rain gear for some hiking boots to be able to get out where I need to be to catch the colors the way we're looking for. Needless to say, I'll be taking a still camera as well as the video camera to bring back video for the Weather Channel, and then I'll also be taking my drone and getting some of the drone footage there in the areas that we can legally fly out there. And it gives you a much broader sense when you have the aerial perspective that this really gives a nice look.
And is there a better time of day to get those fall foliage photos, Charles?
Well, Leanna, we always talk about the golden hour, and that's that first hour after sunrise and the first hour before sunset. But you definitely want to be out there for that when you have the soft light that you're looking for. But even during the day, rather than limit it to just 2 hours out of the day, sometimes you can get some brilliant pictures. The bright sun during the day gives some colors, sometimes peeking through the leaves, as you can see in some of my pictures. So I just encourage people not to limit themselves, but realize those 2 hours are the best during the day.
And Charles, you mentioned going to Colorado, so do you have a different approach for shooting foliage in the Rockies, say, versus New England?
Some of it's going to be in New England. I was able to find some locations, but then you could pinpoint it as you were going along with cell phone coverage that you had in New England. So we did that a lot, but out in the Rocky Mountains, many of those areas in the mountains don't have the cell phone coverage, so I'm going to have to do a little more pre-planning to know where we're going to go. I will be doing, if anybody wants to follow along, they can look at my Facebook page at Charles Peak Photographer Storm Chaser. I'll be posting there as I do get that cell phone coverage, but looking forward to the opportunity to bring back for the Weather Channel the beauty of Colorado and the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, we're looking at some of your pictures, showing our viewers some of that. And now, can you share some of the tips that you have for amateur photographers looking to capture these great fall shots?
Well, the first tip I'd really say, just go out and enjoy nature and just use, whether even maybe a cell phone, but capture just what you're experiencing. Don't try to necessarily be a professional photographer. The other thing is to look at different spots. Don't just look at it from standing somewhere. Maybe look down. Sometimes you'll see leaves floating down a river or creek. Look up, and sometimes, like in Colorado, the aspens, those tall trees, you can get some great beauty. If you've got a camera that you could put a polarizing filter on it, that'll help with some of the glare issues and get your colors to pop as you're trying to get those photographs. And one of the things, if you're not real familiar, just read your manual before you go out, and that'll help a lot.
Get your peep on. All right, Charles Peak, thanks for joining us this morning, and best of luck on your trip to catch the beauty of fall. Fall is
foliage
in the air.
Let the trees just have beautiful